The secret spot to put the bill? Here. Who's stapling this? Who's doing the honors?
Who's got the gun?
Where's the gun? Right there. Pass the gun down.
Oh, a staple gun.
Yeah. It works.
Easy.
Okay.
Please don't staple your finger
No,
like last time.
In the mid-1800s, many men were migrating to the western United States in hopes to strike it rich in the mining industry. As soon as a prospector found gold or other precious metals in an area, a town and whole economies would be built around that location as the minerals were mined. In 1877, a prospector by the name of Ed Schieffelin founded a little town in southern Arizona known as Tombstone. Tombstone became one of the last boom towns in the American Wild West. The town grew rapidly up until the mid-1880s as the local mines produced somewhere between $40 and $85 million in silver bullion. During this time, the population grew from 100 to about 14,000 people in less than 7 years. But this type of rapid growth and this type of money doesn't come without its conflicts. Underneath the surface of this thriving mining town, tensions were rising between a group of cowboys and the local law enforcement. One of the most famous shootouts in Western history was about to ensue as the Earp brothers, Virgil, Wyatt, and Morgan, with their friend Doc Holliday, had a bone to pick with the McClary brothers, Tom and Frank, and Billy Clanton. The famous gunfight at the OK Corral was triggered when a stagecoach carrying $26,000 in silver bullion was ambushed and two of the drivers were shot and killed. Virgil and Wyatt Earp suspected it was Tom and Frank McClary behind this shooting. And after a long history of personal, family, and political feuds between the two groups of men, a shootout was about to go down in the OK Corral. Within moments, almost 30 shots were fired between the 8 men. Virgil and Morgan Earp would go down with gunshot wounds, but ultimately the Earp brothers and Doc Holliday would kill Tom and Frank McLary and Billy Clanton. To this day, Tombstone has become one of the most iconic mining towns in American history. Between the millions of dollars that were mined in silver and the crazy gunfights between the local law enforcement and cowboys, Tombstone has been the source of many books and movies made over the years. And although Tombstone is no longer an active mining town, it remains a tourist attraction, and a lot of its original buildings are preserved in time.
So starting off on a new adventure today. So we're headed to Tucson, Arizona tonight and hitting up Tombstone tomorrow. Headed up to Jerome for Sunday night. So it should be a cold one. We got a little bit of rain in the forecast as well. So yeah, I'm rocking the full adventure touring gear that I got from my Pan America. I don't like to be cold. I'm definitely a little baby Californian, so I got my heated gear on. A lot of us here have the heated gear on, so yeah, it says in the forecast once we hit Jerome, it should be in the low 30s. And so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We have some special guests meeting us out there as well. So every time we go on a ride, Andrew has to buy a new bike. So we're gonna check out his new bike that he bought for the ride. You papered it what, like 20 minutes ago, Andrew?
About 27 minutes ago.
27 minutes ago, okay. What do you got here, man?
I got a 2022 FLHTK. It is a ultra limited.
You're a salesman here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you studied there for a second.
No, I work in sales here, and yeah, the Road King didn't have heated grips, so I had to get, it was either buy heated grips or buy a whole new bike, so I decided to get a whole new bike.
You're the only guy I know that just buys a whole new bike for a new adventure.
Well, Service didn't have any appointments.
There is a parts department we have here where you can
He doesn't like to buy my parts. He just buys new bikes instead. Worked out pretty well for me.
Yeah, I needed heat grips. This came with the whole bike.
0 miles on this thing. We're gonna shoot it out to Tucson, Arizona right now. Kind of jealous actually. He's got the full setup here. Yeah, I think Andrew's like, I mean, he's only, I mean, how old are you? What, just like low 30s, and he's already got like the duffel bag on the back of his luggage rack.
All roads lead to ultra limiteds. I just skip the line and just go right to the end. It's all about comfort nowadays.
Why fight it, you know?
Why fight it? It can't stop the inevitable. It's
right.
You know, it's here and I'm going to enjoy it, embrace it. I found a gray nose hair the other day and I'm like, that's it, ultra.
One gray hair, that's all it took, huh?
Yeah, that's all it took, man.
This is what he's talking about when he says 1-2 skip if you. You're not gonna see it long. The next trip to be something different.
Yeah, seriously. We got a couple new bikes making their debut on this trip. Mickey just picked up a little Road King action here.
Yeah.
Mickey, show us your Road King real quick. And we're gonna do future videos on this, so don't worry guys, but...
Matt, can you do me a favor? Can you overlay Andrew's bike first and then show how I copied Andrew's bike?
Look at this thing. 2022 Road King. This is actually Road King Police, FLHP. Got the FXRT fairing on there. Tour pack. So Mickey's already been on one long ride on this bad boy, but this is his first ride with the Laidlaw crew. Speaking of new bikes, Eric Powell with the new Road Glide 2022. How many miles you got on this thing now?
Just over 9,000.
Dude, 9,000? I say it's new, but Eric's a road warrior, so yeah, he's already been all over the country practically on this thing. The Velocity Redline Red, excuse me, Redline Red. Danielle also rocking a new Road King. Video coming in the near future as soon as she finishes up the build. Right now she's still got a few things she's working out, but I'd say it's what, 80-90% complete?
Solid 85. We'll go right in the middle there. Solid 85.
Okay. This thing's looking fly.
Don't look at the interfering.
Okay, I won't shoot that. Okay, we won't. We'll be
A little dirty. I got pre-prepared. I hit the rain yesterday just to make sure I was ready. I'm ready.
Perfect. And you do have your heated gear, right?
I have so much heated gear, I will be sweating.
Okay, perfect. Check out those wheels. So we got a nice little crew going. We got, what, 8 people? We got a new addition to the crew, new in the parts department. Emilio. Welcome, Emilio.
Hi.
So, what are we riding today, bro?
Well, today I got my one and only bike. It's my 21 Lowrider S. Have to note, Midnight Crimson, the best color they made those things in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
let's check it out. Emilio's packing light, dude. That's how the young bucks do it. Just one bag and hit the road. Got the windshield. How many miles you got on this bad boy?
it's a little over 10,000 right now.
Okay. So he rides. Vikla Chicla's coming. Wait, are you coming?
No, I'm not coming. But my bike's there.
Oh, her bike's over there though.
Yeah,
But she's not coming.
show the fans my bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's kind of our
I didn't get
celebrity.
invited.
You're invited.
I don't get
right
invited
now.
to all this. I don't have a bag.
I don't have a bag.
The Vikla. Nick, how we doing? Our token adventure rider on the ride?
Yeah. Well, you know, you look like an adventure rider right now.
I do. I got my full ADV gear. Nick and I, you know what? We're all geared out.
We like being comfortable, you know? And if it rains, I don't want to have to stop, put on rain gear. I just want, you know, one thing to do it all. You know?
Absolutely.
It's like my bike, you know, one thing to do it all.
Absolutely. No matter what happens on this trip, weather-wise, we're prepared.
Yeah.
Terrain-wise, Nick's prepared.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of adventure
My
bikes,
bike
right?
is, I'm not prepared.
Okay.
I'm not good at the dirt.
We have the right tools
Yeah.
to potentially get through whatever treacherous.
I look like I'm prepared. And that's what matters most.
You know what? And you know what? Looking it is half the battle, I think.
This ride was going to be very similar to other dealership rides we've taken in the past, where we were going to be logging a lot of mileage in about 2.5 days time. This first night we were hoping to get out of the dealership at about 3 o'clock, and fortunately we were able to leave on time because we had about 460 miles to ride on our way into Tucson, Arizona that night. We knew it was going to get dark around 5:30 or 6, and we had a little bit of unpleasant weather in the forecast. We were showing rain and temperatures in the high 30s, low 40s. We were all pretty well prepared in terms of riding gear. I think everyone knew that there was rain in the forecast, so everybody brought their rain gear and warm clothing. However, I don't think anyone was really expecting just the amount of rain that we were in for this weekend. I gotta say, we were rolling with a pretty good variety of motorcycles in the group on this ride. We had my Street Glide, a Road Glide Special, we had a Pan America, we had an Ultra Limited, we had a couple different Police Road Kings, we had a Lowrider S, we had a regular Road King, and we were meeting up with the Road King Special and a couple Road Glide Specials. Anyways, the sun was heading down, we were heading into Palm Springs area, and we were gonna stop and grab some gas. First gas stop here in Indio. We just passed through Palm Springs with all the electric windmills and everything. We still got probably about 360 miles. The sun just went down, so we got a little bit of a trek in front of us still. So it's starting to get cold, so everyone's busting out all the warm gear, all the heated gear, all the jackets and everything. Gonna be riding late into the night. We'll probably get to Tucson around, I think, like probably 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and it's supposed to be probably in the 40s by the time we get there. So we got a good crew here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 bikes here. Yeah, got a good crew rolling with us tonight. We'll see how the weather turns out here. Stopping off here at the Rebel Barbecue in Blythe. We stopped off here on our way home from Sedona this year, and yeah.
Holy shit.
What's up, bro?
I seen you guys. I follow you on YouTube.
Oh, you're gonna be in my next video, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm riding too fast. I follow you guys on YouTube.
What is it? Riding too fast?
Riding too fast.
Riding too fast, all right.
Yeah.
I'll follow you back, man.
Appreciate you.
Right on, man.
Man.
Thanks for saying hi.
Happy holidays, you guys.
Happy holidays.
God bless you all. Drive very safe.
We will. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dude, they got good stuffs here, man. Thank you for your service, man. We're not eating.
Can I have a piglet?
I think Andrew's converted, man.
Oh.
We're talking about, you know, all the gear he has now. Dude went full touring now.
Full blown touring. if you like Harley-Davidson and you like just riding, get yourself an Ultra Limited. Stop fooling yourself. You're older than you really think. Get yourself an Ultra Limited and you'll be the happiest person on earth. Watch next video, half this people are gonna be on Ultra Limited, so guarantee it.
But dude, this thing is just like fully loaded.
It's the ambient music, the heated grips were cooking my hands. I had to go outside my little rider bubble to feel some air here. You know, I was like, you know, but.
How you holding up, Mickey?
I'm doing good, man. It's starting to get cold, but I'm having fun. I got heated grips too. Yeah, I gotta want to be limited, you know.
No, I don't think you wanted to be a limited. I think you wanted to be a cool road king, and that's why you have what you have.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cool road king, and now I also want a limited. So I'm just gonna have to buy another bike.
So we just talked to a guy that came from Phoenix, and he said it's raining out that way, and the roads are really wet. So, well, these guys are putting the rain gear on right now. So hopefully it doesn't rain too much. We anticipate getting a little bit of rain, but hopefully it doesn't ruin our night. All right, waking up this morning in Tucson, Arizona. We're at the Tucson Hotel, and we're just enjoying our rainy rides lately. So last night we got in at about 1:30 a.m. We left the shop at about 3 o'clock. We wanted to get an early start, but we still ended up getting here really late. But Phoenix, oh my gosh. Going through Phoenix last night, completely torrential downpour. Pitch black, could not see anything in front of me. The visibility was super low with the rain and, you know, the lack of sunshine. And so it was kind of like cross your fingers, set the cruise control, and just kind of blaze through it and hope that nothing was on the road. And so we got lucky, and all of us got here safely. Hopefully, you know, today the forecast shows like 50–60% rain in some of the places that we're riding through. So, you know, hopefully we miss some of the rain. But Nick's excited anyways.
Yeah, you know, actually I'm not excited.
He's not a good liar. We're just trying to make the best of it, you know. We just had a couple runs of bad luck on the last 2 trips we've encountered here, so that's all right though. We're gonna make the best of it. Down at the bikes here. Nice and waterlogged. This is our humble abode for the night. We've got the glove warmers on here, trying to thaw out. Wasn't very effective. I feel like my gloves dried up quite a bit. Not 100%, but they're a lot better than they were yesterday. Got some movement over here. Some of the other boys. Brandon, looking forward to today's day?
Yes, I love rain. Misery makes the great memory.
It wouldn't be an adventure without, what the heck? Is that 2LaneLife? Is that Lance?
Yes, we're here. We're with Laidlaw. Matt, this is going to be a great day. We're going to, you know, kind of open it up here in front of the Tucson Hotel, and we're in the rain. I guess that's why they call it a journey, because you never know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out today. We're going to go to Tombstone, through Payson, Jerome. It's been adventurous. We all got in at night last night. It was dark, it was rainy, it was wet. We're all soaked, but we're loving life.
Well, you know, spoken like a true adventurer, you know, we're gonna make the best of it. I don't think it's rained in the western United States since last time we rode our motorcycles out on a trip. So we love catching the rain, and it's amazing to have bumped into 2Lane as well randomly, you know?
Well, hey, you know, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna all hook together, and we're gonna ride and have some good time. I think we're gonna look for some breakfast.
Dude, I think Gaylin's here too.
What's up, Matt?
Gaylin, what's up, bro?
Just a little rain, baby. Tucson, Arizona, here we are.
That's right. We got Shannon here too, the homie. Hey, there he is. I'm gonna do Ultra Limited, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, the real deal, huh?
The real deal, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Eric. The real deal. Right there. Hey, there's the Danielle. You guys ready for the rain?
I can't wait.
Let's go. Good to see you guys with the rain gear on. What?
Someone wake up Mickey?
Last time when I roomed with Mickey, like I was like getting up, taking a shower, doing the whole thing, and dude was just like a rock, stone cold, like asleep.
I haven't seen Amelia.
Okay, maybe we should go find them and give them a nice little warm wake-up call. All right, 2Lane was generous enough to let us ride with them, so we're not gonna hold them up. We're gonna
leave. We should just leave.
We should just leave Mickey?
Yeah.
Just leave his ass?
You're gonna leave us?
No, we're gonna leave Mickey.
Oh.
No, we would never leave 2Lane.
Hey, you guys are ready to ride.
All right, we're gonna go ambush Mickey and Emilio and see what's up. You know what room they're in?
I know the general area.
Oh, let's just start knocking on doors.
All right.
Is this it?
This is called the Compton Knock. I really hope this is their room.
That's how they do it in the ghetto?
Yeah. Good morning, sweetheart. You guys planning to ride motorcycles today?
Dude, we're kickstands up at 8. Sleepy heads?
We're ready.
Dude. Bro. Dude, we ran it. You guys, we ran into 2LaneLife. They're letting us ride with them, but we gotta go right now.
This room smells how it looks.
Let's roll.
Yeah, prop this thing open. Air this bad boy out.
Dude.
My gosh.
All right, I'm ready to go.
All right, dude. He's ready to get on the bike. I love it. All right, guys.
Okay.
Everyone's ready to leave, so hurry up. Dude, what's up with that?
Can't take these kids anywhere. You think George Washington didn't get wet when he was crossing the Delaware?
No, he definitely got wet.
Yeah, and he didn't have a pair of stealth gloves either. So.
Real adventurers do it in the rain. All right, headed out. We got Gaylin as our tour guide today. We upgraded from me to Gaylin. He knows what he's doing. Rolling out. Next stop, Bisbee. I guess there's a really cool like breakfast place down there, breakfast club or something.
Yeah, nice socks.
Yeah.
I'm always repping 2Lane, baby. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the anti-rain prayer I said the night before really didn't do anything. As we started the day, we were met with some serious rainfall. The plan for today was to shoot down the 83, which is kind of a back road down into Bisbee. Actually, if you want to get technical, we ended up in a town just south of Bisbee called Lowell. There's a really cool old historic part of town right there where they have a bunch of old shops and a lot of rustic looking cars and everything. And right there on that road, Gaylin wanted to take us to the Bisbee Breakfast Club, where they serve some pretty dang hearty portions of food. Although the rain was pretty unpleasant most of the time, I always try to look at the silver lining and everything. Going through this southern Arizona stretch of highway in the summer would be extremely hot. So while we were damp and a little bit cold, at least we weren't dealing with the scorching heat. There were a couple stretches where the rain began to lighten up a little bit, and you could see out to the open Arizona desert. And there is something nice about a freshly rained on desert landscape. The smells, the colors, no dust. Like I said, silver linings.
About 30 miles out of Bisbee. Decided to stop for some gas and take a little relief from the rain here. It's coming down really heavy right now, so we're just trying to make the best of it. We're just praying that it lets up a little bit. Let the 2Lane guys gas it up here.
Filling it up.
So obviously one of the main points of interest on this trip was Tombstone, Arizona, but it's always interesting to see all the other little towns that you see along the way that you never really were expecting. Bisbee, Arizona is definitely one of these hidden gems that not very many people talk about, but it's still a very cool old western town that's stuck in time. The mining industry was really big down here, and the thing that's cool about coming into Bisbee is you go up on this mountainous ridge where you increase quite significantly in elevation, and then cruising down the main street was just a really cool old western atmosphere. A lot of the old buildings and architecture down there. Everything heavily influenced by the Wild West past.
Alright, so we just arrived in Bisbee, Arizona here with the 2LaneLife guys, and I gotta say it's very nice not having to navigate every single trip. These guys know Arizona seems like the back of their hand. Where are you guys taking us?
Well, we're going to be here for a little bit, and then we'll run up into the town of Tombstone, and then I think we're going to head to Payson and maybe in the night in Jerome, which by the weather map, that looks like the only place that isn't raining.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, it would be nice to get a little bit of relief from the rain, that's for sure. The ride in here was awesome. I was just going to take the 80 down, but Gaylin's like, no, take the 83, and we looped around, and now we're coming up out the 80. So just a lot better road, a lot better 2-lane. Hence the name, way to take, right?
Right, well this is spectacular actually being on a trip with Laidlaw's crew. You know, we dig this, we're having a good time. We haven't really, this is like going to Sturgis with this many bikes.
Sure, it sure is. But actually the guys at Tucson Harley turned us on to Bisbee. We were just going to head to Tombstone, and they told us go down that 83 and then head into Bisbee. Don't miss it.
Well, if you see the movie Tombstone with Kurt Russell and those guys, Sheriff Beeham comes in and he goes, "Hey, I just got back in from Bisbee." So, hey.
Very cool. So we're gonna have some breakfast here at the Bisbee Breakfast Club, so we'll see how that goes. We got Eric here with the Roadside Repair. So Danielle lost the floorboard bolt, and Eric's coming to the rescue. We have some wire up here. So we always bring a master tech on all of our trips for just this instance right here. You're the man. So there's a key piece of gear that the 2LaneLife guys, the experts they are running that we're not.
They pull on very easy. They Velcro in the back. They got the heat guard, but the key is they're open in the back. So you just slip your toe in, very grippy. And believe me, my boots are completely dry in there.
Nice. Got to do it. I've never even seen that before. And that's a Harley-Davidson product, right?
This is a Harley-Davidson product, 100%. They usually have them out of the state of California because they get weather out there. But one thing that everyone doesn't do, but put these on under, just like a roof. You got to do it so when water goes down, it won't go into your boot.
I love it. We got some serious comfort food going on here. We got Daddy Butt Cheeks with the biscuit. Look at that biscuit,
It's the size of, it's bigger than my fist.
That's like a birthday cake right there.
I can't wait.
And Andrew.
Oh, nice pour.
Andrew's heart is going to stop after he eats these things.
I ain't planning on moving after this. I'll meet you guys in Jerome.
Did you order pancakes or soup?
Order pancake soup, Nick. It's on the menu.
Andrew's working on his physique a little bit.
Dude, Rome wasn't built in a day.
They brought more.
Lance, how's it going?
It's great.
Feels great because I'm hungry.
More syrup.
I'm just old. He just threw some more syrup on that thing.
Oh.
Look at it go.
The avocado.
We got Danielle. Blueberry or something there?
Blueberry with granola in it, dude.
Yummy. That's a hearty portion right there. Dang, some serious
We're gonna
flavor.
need a nap.
Just north of Bisbee, headed out of town, there's a large gaping hole on the left-hand side that used to be an old copper mine. It was cool to check out the remains of what was once a large copper mining operation. In hindsight, talking about the trip, I think we all would have preferred to stay in Bisbee a little bit longer and spend less time in Tombstone. Bisbee felt a little bit more authentic and a little less of a tourist trap than Tombstone did. However, you can't argue with the history of Tombstone and all the characters and lore that have made it one of the most popular western towns in American history. The next stop off would be Tombstone, Arizona, our title destination for the trip. It was only about a 25-mile jaunt up the Highway 80. We were really hoping the rain would start to let up a little bit, but we had no such luck. We threw our rain gear on, buttoned up the hatches, and blasted through the rain up the Highway 80.
So we're out here in Tombstone right now, and this is the Tombstone Old Main Street here. Got the old Birdcage Theater right there.
We have an indoor free gunfight today at 2 o'clock, guys. Are you guys riding motorcycles? Yes, sir. How's that going? Great. You got rain gear and heated shit and all that?
I put that in your,
Where'd you ride from?
What's that?
Where'd you ride from?
Southern California.
Well, you'll be riding out. You going back that way or going this way?
Up towards Basin.
We're heading towards Jerome tonight.
Okay. Probably get a lot of rain tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of
It doesn't stop by tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
Just make it through one more day.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a free show at 2 o'clock if you guys want to come in at 1.
Get it. No weapons allowed. Crystal palace.
I think we need a beer. Man, check out this bar.
That's rad.
And then the old theater back there.
All right, Josh, tell us about the Crystal Palace here.
So the Crystal Palace, this bar was actually built by Lance Richard Corey in 1429. It was then developed over time through also Lance Richard Corey. And up in 1876, he hand carved this out of a single twig. Most people don't think it's true, but it simply is.
You hand carved out of a single twig?
I think so.
And this is like an original building, right?
Oh yeah.
Been around for...
Everything is really preserved historically in this town, and it's fun. I mean, it's a tourist place where people come and see, and there's bullet holes in the ceiling and different things, but the bars are always real, and they're just really old and really great to see.
So have you ever been in a gunfight in this particular bar, Lance?
Right across the street, Gaylin, Josh, and I, we had a GoPro fight. So we did a stare down, and we did a thing with our GoPro. So
right on. Are you packing right now, Lance, in case something breaks out?
I'm not packing right now because I'm with my whole group here, so I feel pretty safe. But
yeah, we got a pretty tough group.
Right.
So as we're here in Tombstone, checking things out, like the rain is only getting worse. It's just like dumping right now. And we have a hotel in Jerome tonight, so we're trying to decide. We had this whole like intricate back road way of going up there. The rain's so loud I can barely talk over it. But now we're thinking just to like shorten it up a little bit and maybe shoot through Phoenix or something like that, as opposed to going up through Safford and going through like Payson and Strawberry. I'm thinking maybe now taking a more direct, like faster route. But I don't know. We'll see here. But yeah, this rain is pretty torrential right now. So is this the OK Corral then, or what?
Yeah.
Back here.
Back here. All right, Gaylin's gonna give us a tour of the OK Corral in the rain.
Replica all these stables. Kind of a replica of what it would have been like for a ladies of the night home. Bottles of laudanum.
Bottles of what now?
Laudanum.
So like an alcohol or what?
More like a drug.
So like sedates men?
Yes,
So
well, sedates them. actually, you know.
Interesting.
And there's almost like a heroin where they would get hooked on it. I don't know if you want to show some of the pictures, but Big Nose Kate, she's famous here.
Big Nose Kate.
The actual gunfight happened over around the corner here. So you think about it, back in the day, I mean, they didn't get that far apart. Yet they couldn't hit a bull in the butt with a base spittle. So, you know what I'm talking about?
This was Wyatt Earp's map of the gunfight to explain what happened, and they were right in this little small area.
And Ike Clanton was kind of like a guy that ran off. You'll see that in the movie Tombstone. So he wasn't well regarded, but he saved his life.
Yeah, I had no idea they shot each other that close.
Right?
A little bit different than today's standards.
Then you had Morgan, Virgil, and Wyatt, and then the Clanton boys.
October 26th, 1881, huh?
Yeah, exactly where they stood.
That's right. This is where it all went down right here. Alright, it's starting to come down pretty heavy again. We're deciding to take a little quicker route up to Jerome now. We're gonna just head through Phoenix and take mostly like the freeway as opposed to going through like Safford and Payson and everything. It's just raining too much and we still got a lot of mileage to cover to get to our final destination tonight. So we're getting one last shot in front of downtown Tombstone here. Boys are lining up the bikes and we're gonna take off.
Getting ready for a gunfight right here.
Yeah. A gunfight or a bike fight? Which is it?
He hit me.
You were backing
in. Not a bad looking lineup right here.
$2LaneLife. Is this the wettest trip you guys have ever done?
Consistently, probably.
In a little bit. We've been in water, snow, and all that stuff, but you know what? Smart Water, Cliff Bar, little food in. We're gonna get to Jerome and have some fun.
Yeah, the water's not been that fun, but I got to tell you, this whole team is troopers. They've just gone through this stuff, especially Danielle.
Danielle, such a trooper. So, I mean, if you say consistently one of the wettest trips, I mean, that's saying a lot because you guys are on the road, like, it seems like 250 days out of the year, or is it more than that?
I mean, usually it's a couple hours, and then you're dry, but it's just been hammering nonstop. But yeah, we got.
I think that's a good point. What you just brought up. Usually rainstorms come in and you get out of the cell and you're fine for a while. This has been just hours and hours of rain.
Well, if you count last night, it was 4 hours of rain, and then it's 4 o'clock right now, so it's been about another 12 hours of rain.
12 hours of rain, yeah. We're getting through it though.
Yep.
So all the 2-lane back roads we had weaving up north through Arizona really had to be put on the back burner. Because of the rain, we were getting time delays and we really didn't have any more time to spend out on the road. And so we decided to take a straight shot up to Phoenix and then straight up to Jerome. But this gives us an excuse to come visit Arizona another time. All right, we just arrived in Jerome. We're at the Jerome Grand Hotel. And just to get the road, to find the road to get up to this place was kind of hard. I don't know if we just don't have a good sense of direction or it was really difficult, but we ended up going up this random like dirt road and it was kind of bad on a street glide. It ended up being like an adventure touring road or something like that. And
the road looked like a piece of microwave bacon.
just, dude, it was bad. Like these wet, like cobblestone something or other. So I got to this dirt area, and of course Nick followed me up on the Pan America, and he he hit it like, you know, relatively easily.
Yeah, the road was built in what, 1902 or something.
Yeah.
The roads up here are built expecting everyone to have a Pan America.
Yeah, just like, it's okay. I like it. It's not one of those Harley like videos from like World War II where they get the like Harleys and they're sending up dudes.
They have no suspension.
It's all the videos when they're like trying to say like.
How's Brandon just bobbing around?
Where he goes, I go. Where you go, he goes.
Just sending his 17 road kick up.
I'm like, I hope no one followed us up here. Here comes fucking
Dude, I wasn't expecting anybody to follow me. There's the 3 guys that follow me, of course you guys.
No man left behind.
I guess we're going up the hill.
I'm jumping off that bridge. I'm going with.
Well, when we get down, none of the 2-lane guys are there anymore. They all just took off.
They're at the hotel.
They're not sleeping enough. Yeah, they're already sleeping.
All right, guys, have fun up there in that freaking deserted road. But yeah, supposedly this hotel is haunted. This is an old mining town here in Jerome, and a lot of the miners came here. This was an old hospital. A lot of the miners came here to, you know, seek medical help, and a lot of people died here apparently. So a lot of the rooms here, legend has it, are haunted. And so, you know, we're really hoping that we make it through the night and, you know, we don't have any type of like, you know, poltergeist or extraterrestrial activity or something like that tonight. All right, we're in the haunted Jerome Grand Hotel. This hotel is super spooky.
So you guys all better watch out. She might be over to see you.
Whoa,
We already have enough
a ghost?
She's a big ghost.
My gosh. Got helmet head. Let's check out Andrew and Brandon's room.
So this is what Deanna said about my room here. I have the text message thread. She says, "Good afternoon, Andrew. This is Deanna at the Jerome Grand Hotel. Your room is available for early check-in." I said, "Thank you." And then she liked it. And then she goes, and then I say, "Is my room haunted?" She said, "Your room is on a very active floor. And guests usually do experience things in your room." Meaning room 22.
Wait, what's happening?
It's the water.
The
What is that noise?
There's ghosts in the pipes, dude.
It's in the hotel.
And two times I take a shower, dude, is they're like,
Do they have showers in here?
yeah, you just gotta hit the pipe.
It's just gotta pick up. If they go up the water, you want to hit the pipe, and come through, and you want water, okay? Don't worry about it.
Is this your bed right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna fit on that?
That looks like a bed someone's got lunch.
I don't know.
Dude, this room, she said no one died in this room.
I think this is like a triage bed right here.
Arizona said they haven't been no murders here, so that's
They haven't been no murders in this room.
Where do I put this thing?
You got to turn it the other direction.
I gotta hit his pipe. Dude, we just make one really big bag.
Dude. This is the bathroom where they clean the bloody bodies off. Woman said 9,000 people died in here.